So hi my lovely people, welcome back to another brand new vlog. So I'm here on Women International Day today, and I want to give a big shout out to a few of my friends and people that I know of. Well, first of all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment there, and just ask me some question. People, please ask me, I'm begging. Ask me anything, and let's see, if I can answer it and stuff like that. But yeah, so I don't have like tons and lots of friends, and everybody on my Facebook, I knew them from some time back in my younger days, or most of them are like family and close friends and people who I actually know. There's not anybody there that I don't really know of. And even to new people, they actually would say hi and how are you, and that's how simple I keep it. But let's start. I got a friend. Her name is Odessa Willis. She is one of the strongest women I know out there. She have a daughter. She put herself out there. She works so hard, and I just want her to know that I am so proud of her and all the work that she's doing. She's a hairdresser by professional. She does so many more other things, to be honest, and she's a woman of wisdom also. And I, who know me, can say that I am not the easiest person to to have friends with, meaning, don't make me sound so bad, but it's like I choose my friends. Them, I have my keen sight on who can be my friend. So she's hardworking, and I want to give a shout out to her. She deserves all the praise that's out there. She's very, very hardworking. For my Guyanese friends, and whoever probably on my page, she is a hairdresser. Yeah, so Odessa Willis, if you're seeing this, I am so proud of you. You are amazing, amazing mother, woman, a friend, and and you're out there in the business world. I have another amazing person, and her name is Sarah. She is my long friend. Her mom, her son, well, I call her Farah. Her Facebook have Sarah, so my friend is Farah. Let's say Farah. She have a son, and her mom, would always come over, and I know her through school. When my older daughter, she used to be going to the primary school, and that's how we met. And she's amazing. And I'll tell you something about Farah, is that she's very hardworking. She is a single mother, single parent, and she works so hard. She's an amazing, amazing mother and an amazing friend. And I would say I'm a little bit embarrassed that I do not really talk much with her, and which I, should able to connect more with all these people. And I think I would try my utmost best now to be a little more frequent and say how you doing, and see how the day go. But I know Farah, she is a pusher. She's a strong woman, and I want to tell you, Farah, that you are an amazing friend. And from what I see, you're an amazing daughter also. That's what I know for sure. So there's no second doubt about her, about of strong women. When you hear about strong women, you get that comes to my mind. Farah, she's the one that comes to my mind. I have another friend, and I met her over here in Canada, through work, and she's pretty young. Her name is Abby. She's a single parent. She have an amazing son. He's so smart. She also is a hard worker. She's there all the time for her kid. She work hard, she take cares of him, and I always admire that. And most of all, I admire how intelligent and smart he is. And when I say smart, I mean book smart, right? He's that amazing. And she's very a strong individual that I know from heart that she have her son at her best interest. So Abby, a great shout out to you on this day particularly, and every day. I just don't want to, women in the whole shouldn't be feel that there is only one day for us You are doing it every day, night, months, days, week, whatever you want to call it. These women are there. I have another friend. Her name is Lorena, and she's back home in Guyana. She doesn't have any children or kid, but I'll tell you what, I met Lorena when I was going through a little bit of my issue that I was having back home, and the big stress that was going on. I met her in gym, and immediately we clicked because we can relate to our problems. So I know her that way. What I know of her is that she is strong, and not just as a woman by herself. She's a great daughter. That's what I know, and she has so much value for family. This is no joke, you know. Lorena has so much value for family, and I think that that's so important. And if I have to say one person that I would like to follow about, you know, but she have a good thing going there for her, and she's hardworking. Trust me, she's hardworking, and I want to tell her that she's an amazing person. And I know where I know her from when we all have this stress in our life, and she came a long way, and she's in a better place now, and she's happier and she's healthier, and she is an amazing woman. So Lorena, yes, thank you for being there with me, and you know, you're a great friend, you're a great woman. I have another person who's pretty young. She's now, you know, 31, and her name is Rebecca, and that's my best friend. She's, you know, 3 years into motherhood. She gave me an opportunity to have to be a godmother for her daughter, Sammy, or Samara, but I call her Sammy. But Rebecca is young, and she is an amazing person. She Not because I don't want to put it out there like, okay, not because you're young means that you didn't live enough or had enough of issue to know that you're a strong woman. But she came from two strong women I know of, and that is her mom and her sister. Her mom is Auntie Pansy, and well, it sounds weird to call her Auntie Pansy because I don't see her as an old person. She's an amazing woman. And Candy, her sister, that is one of a hard rock woman that I know that would pull stones and sands for her, you know, to make a bright future for her daughter. She also is a single parent who have a grown daughter now who's in university, and these are all strong women. Rebecca, she is now learning the way in life, and I would, you know, give her a piece of advice that I can from my past and my present, of course. And Rebecca, she's there. She's always there. And I will tell you something why I called her name out today. Even though that she's so young, I'm calling her out is because I never see a young person handle matters like what should I say? Like, I have no words, and I keep telling her that me at her age, I was so much more arrogant and ignorant, and you know, and I handle matters differently, whether it's a relationship or family or whatever. But Rebecca, she always have this cool way of her, and I feel that you have to be strong to handle any situation the way that she does. And I feel this is because she came from a strong background of women, that is her mother and sister. So Becky, thank you for being there, listening to my issue, and you're the one person that I can actually cuss out, and I can have a big fight with you, but you actually know me, and you ignore me, and you just it's like this is the one person on this earth here that knows me better I would say she knows me better than my own mom, than my own kids, and my husband. Like this Rebecca know me so well. So I want to say that you have many more years to go with little Sammy, and I want to tell you that what I'm seeing is that you're an amazing mom. You're an amazing young lady, and I know that you're gonna do wonderful things. So I hope that I can give, I remember the people them who I know as strong people. So Odessa Wallace, Farah, oh my God, you're amazing. You cannot imagine how much I talk about you with others. And Abby, she's also a young mother. She's amazing. And then I have Lorena, Becky's sister Candy, who's a rock, Pansy, who's an amazing person who I cannot say auntie, because she looks so much, younger, and she's a hot cake, to be honest. So I want to say that I respect the women who work hard for their kids out there, whether you're doing it in home or whether you're doing it out there. It takes a lot out of us. For me, I've been through it all. I make a few mistakes, some that I regret, some I don't. I'm not standing here to say that I am what should I say? I did everything right in my life. No, I make a lot of mistakes. Trust me, I make a lot. Some I even regret up to this day. But I pick myself up and I brush myself up, and I don't hold myself against certain decision that I made in my life. It is decision that teach me, how to handle my future days. I must say, I am so proud of the women that are around me, and we may not be talking every day, like I said before, but they're there. So women out there, you guys are stronger than and that's how women are. It's like we don't even think about our strength. We just move forward and go ahead, and we just do it, and that's what's important. So yeah, I am glad that I got this opportunity to tell you guys how amazing you all are, and that I am here. I still talk about you guys. I still think of you. Odessa will drop me a message, here and there, and she would do the more message than I do, and I'll tell you that's for a fact. Farah, I don't know when last I talked to Farah, but she would be tagging me sometimes into some memes and videos, funny videos, and that's how we communicate. Becky, she does, well, I have no choice. I have to talk to Becky practically every day, because she would get things done for me back home in Guyana and stuff like that, like things like for my mother and stuff like that. So Abby, she's here, but she is in, where is Abby? Edmonton? I'm not too sure, but she moved from Oshawa, and she there. We drop a hi, hello, now and then. Lorena, I talk to her sometimes, and she never stopped to amaze me. She would, like, this is the relationship me and Lorena have, is like, we would talk, and she would tell me, Faz, I love you, things like that, and I would tell her, yes, Lorena, I know, I love you too. Like, that's the kind of friendship that we have, and we have that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's about the friends that I have, and I want to, I have two girls. One is 18, one is she's gonna be 13 next month, a young teen now starting. So I will try my best to instill this this strong vibe in them, that you could do anything, and you go out there, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve any goal that you want to, because you're capable, and you have the abilities to do that. So this video here, along you know, maybe some other years more to come, maybe from that hair, you know. But we all, you know, as long as you are living, you will die someday. So let's say, you know, I, for whatever reason, I, you know, going home before these girls turned you know, adult. I want him to understand that, you know, set a goal. You have to, have to set a goal. I wish that in my young time that I had someone that could instill these values into me. And I guess it's not that I regret anything. I don't regret, because I've learned from my time. But I want to let my two girls know that set a goal, work towards it, and you could be anything you want out there. Anything, anything you want to be, you could be out there. Have a focused mind, a strong head on the shoulder, and you know, and don't forget, don't forget your creator. That's you know, that's what's most important. And you know, I'm speaking as a mother here, as a parent, that I want them to be independent. I want my girls to be making their own money. I want them to be standing alongside, you know, their husband or their partner, and not, you know, not behind, or you know, I want them to stand equal and say that, you know what, yeah, I am bringing it to the table also. So to my girls, grow up to be very independent, strong women, and always know that I love you guys. You know, that's what's important. So yeah, they might, you know, I have my son there also, but he's in the US. My son don't live with me. My son live with my sister. He grew with my sister. She is the mom for him. And I know that they try, and they will, and they continue to teach him the value of women, right? He have a proper and great upbringing with them. That's my sister and her husband. So also that, you know, you have boys, you have to also teach them how to be and handle and respect, and you know, what to expect of women. And I know that you know, that part is being, you know, taught by my sister. I'm more of the open one, and I'm the one that tells him exactly about, you know, the stuff that he don't want to hear from as a parent. So but that also is that, you know, if he's watching this, I don't know if he do watch my video, but you know, I know that they're adults, you know, and they make their own decision. But I know he makes very wise decision, and he's a great kid. Well, he will hate to hear I said kid, but it doesn't matter how old you are, you know, there will always be your kid, your baby. But like I said, that my sister and her husband, the family, and you know, take great care of my son when I wasn't able to, when I couldn't, and that is because of some bad decisions that I make, you know. So I want to say kudos to the strong, great women out there. Raise great children, whether it's boy, whether it's girls, you know, raise them as equal as you can. Let them know values of the opposite sex and all these things. I think I am actually babbling too much. I've not been well again. Well, from my last video, I had a headache, and it's still there. You better believe me. It's going and coming, but I can't take Advil. I take Motrin. I take Tylenol extra strength. Today, my husband is gonna go see if he can get me some Aleve and see if it's gonna actually work. But like, it sits on this one side, my migraine, and it's not going. Like, I'm sleeping, and you know, it's just there. So imagine from my last video to now, you know, it's still there, but I'm still trying. It's not that heavy, but it's still there. It hurting my eye, the right eye, and it's making me uncomfortable. So but I'm okay, and you know, alhamdulillah for that. So guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for being there looking, and you know, subscribe and comment, and thank you guys, and be safe, be good, and I love you all.